So as you can see, we had some snow last night on Saturday night. There's the Funkster's car, or should I say 4x4. And that's what Darren Funkyprepper camped in last night. It's apparently a type of, well, not type, it's actually a parachute panel, which is actually rectangular in shape. And that's his living space inside, which is a really nice sort of practical shape and size. Versatility to have a different variation of fixings to make it whatever sort of shape you want. So the world's your oyster. To make it into different configurations depending on, you know, the amount of people you want to use it for. So a nice bit of practical kit, but no doubt Darren will actually give a bit more of a spec on it in his video. And the other side of the cabin, from where I was, a little bit of a further distance through those trees, is Mike Armouredcockroach with his setup of his 4x4 with his tarp canopy, admin space. You can see a little bit of activity going on now. I think he's knocking up a brew. You can see where the canopy was just over the broad side of his vehicle. Darren's over there with him at the moment. On this fresh Sunday morning, sort of wintry really. I mean, we're supposed to officially in the UK sort of come out of winter season, but it's the first bit of snow that I've experienced, not to say it hasn't been around the UK, but it's the first bit of snow I've experienced over, well, since last year. So yeah, the objective of myself, Funkyprepper Darren and Armouredcockroach Mike meeting up this weekend, it was only just like 24 hours briefly at Church Farm Ardley, was just to sort of touch base, have a chin wag, and also Darren wants to discuss about the prepper meet, which is going to be in June the 23rd. And if you were here last year, July last year, you'll recognise, or if not, you can now actually see part of the field where all the bug out vehicles were. People had their campsites virtually all in this area here that you can see in this field. We had about, I would say, over the whole weekend, from the Friday to the Sunday last year in July 2016, about 250 people must have turned up, from day visits to people that were here from the Friday to the Sunday, or arrived on Saturday to the Sunday. Well, it's about 6:45 in the evening at the prepper meet at Church Farm Ardley, and we've had a really good turn up. I'm pitched over in the woods over there, but there's plenty of space, loads of people, families. Got about 150 people turning up. Different bug out vehicles, all prepping theme, bushcraft, survivalist, that sort of thing. But I'm going to show you some scoff that we've just had. But as you can see, the field also goes right round over there. But what we've done is we've actually come into this sort of a very small fenced in area, which again, if you were here last year or you know about Church Farm Ardley, previous years, a couple of years prior to last year, we did it in the woods, which was more onto that sort of that direction. But we've now been designated this field and this small little bit of woodland with the cabins, which you saw me in, that I've actually used this weekend, which you can also hire, but obviously it'll be a first come first serve. We'll put the links in the description box below and bits of annotations on our videos with the information of points of contact to book for the prepper weekend. But of course it's open to all outdoors enthusiasts, from wild campers, bushcrafters, all that sort of thing. So it'll be really good to see if you can attend. And the direction that I've been looking is the whole length of this small woodland. Some people have actually sort of camped up, put their tarps. I did actually last year. I was right down that far end. Down that far end, the entrance into this little bit of woodland with the cabins, you actually sort of come down this driveway along here, and there's over a dozen cabins which obviously you can book for the weekend. Nice and cosy, a little bit more terra firma than sort of having your basher tarps or tents. And of course this direction is the other length of the woods. There's the cabin that I was in just there, and that's where Roach, you can see he's just packed up his awning, and we're all ready to sort of leave very shortly. You can see there's his 4x4. Darren's just revving up and ready to go as well. So this is the woodland with the cabins in. You can also camp sort of tents in the spaces, but obviously having a bit of common courtesy that if you do pitch up on the grounds in this little bit of woodland where the cabins are, you're sort of at a distance away from where people's privacy is who have actually hired the cabins for the weekend. So this is the end of the track, right down there where that small hedge laterally going across is, and Roach was pitched on the right hand side. On this left side there's also space where you can camp. The road is on the other side, about a good 50 metres away, with more space, log cabin over there, and then we'll be making our way down that track where Roach is now. And Darren's now. Roach and the Funks has done their videos about the prepper meet from the 23rd to the 26th. If you are interested in the meet, as I said, there's going to be links on our videos below. So yeah, it'd be good to see you there, or to see you there or over there. But otherwise, yeah, come and join us, as I'm sure you really want to after witnessing this little escapade. No, seriously, it's all fun and games, you know, for sort of preppers, outdoors enthusiasts and all that. So I'll just leave it for Daz to say his farewells.
You stay funky, you take care next time you're in Russia.
And Mr. Rochos.
Sorry. Looking forward to seeing you at Prepper Meet. I mean, it'll be summer, it'll be great. Come along.
Yeah, awesome.
Brilliant. And that just sums it up, guys and gals. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate your interest. Catch you in another video soon. Cheers. Take care. Along the perimeter of this hedging, bushes and trees, the other side of that, so there's a couple of other guys that I know that are based here, but I'm just going to go up that pathway, loop the loop all the way around and have a deco and have a chat, chinwag with people, and meet up with some people that I didn't get a chance to see on Friday evening. Okay, so I'm standing at the end of the pathway driveway that leads into where some of the cabins have been constructed in these small woods along this side. There's about, I think, about half a dozen cabins there, and I'm just in there where my setup is. But I'm just going to walk down that part of the path into the field, which is all around there, and check out some of the other people's bug out locations and camp. If you're right over in the far end, set up over there, right along the perimeter, and then right along there. But I'm going to go somewhere right up the far end. Last night I was over Bug Out Vehicles UK location, right in the corner where the lads are there. Look at that paella, scoff to the max. So this afternoon has really turned out nice and cool breeze, considering the sun. It's quite warm. So a bit of a closer view of some of the setups. 360. I'm going to make my way back now to my setup, and I'm going to inflate my canoe because some people wanted to check it out and have a look. So see you back there.
Cold seal welding, which means any of the seams that you can see, well, just along here, they're double seamed, so it's not just one over the other. imagine where this material joins. So you're making the chamber, you get the material, you roll it up. It's one end's butted over the other and sealed. Then there's another seal under that. Then there's another seal over that. So it's called triple seal.